This is ANN News Brief.
Liberians have taken the step to register their displeasure over what they say are deteriorating economic conditions and corruption under the George Weah government. They marched to the seat of government, leading heavy security presence to reach the seat of power at Capitol Hill. Dozens of riot police and an armored tank were deployed, while the government said it will ensure the safety of protesters who were demanding that President George Weah published a list of his assets before and after he became president. They also want an explanation on how $25 million withdrawn from the Federal Reserve account was spent. The government has said the money was used to stabilize the economy. Kenyan police say they have averted what could have resulted in a catastrophe at a British Army base in Laikipia County. Authorities say 3 men were arrested as they tried to force their way into a British Army training camp. That incident happened on the same day Al-Shabab militants attacked a military base and killed 3 U.S. military personnel in Lamu County. The Associated Press says the internal report, which it saw, showed that the 3 terrorist suspects were arrested on Sunday as they tried to enter the British Army camp. We'll be right back.
We are on the road every day, canvassing throughout Africa for news you really need. We follow this story everywhere, from every corner of Nigeria to the wide African expanse. We bring you what's making headlines. We connect you with news you can use. ANN, African News Network, in a truly African spirit.
The world has continued to react to last week's U.S. drone attack that killed the commander of Iran Quds Force, General Qasem Soleimani. That act by the U.S. has intensified its ever-growing tensions with Iran. Many countries in Africa are taking steps to forestall a fallout from this incident. South Africa's ruling party has called the American assassination of Soleimani inhumane and foolhardy. It has called on the United Nations to take action against what it calls an act of international terrorism. Nigeria has issued a nationwide red alert over the incident. It says the move is a proactive measure to thwart troublemakers. Nigeria has a significant population of pro-Iran Muslims, the Shiites, whose members have engaged in deadly clashes with security forces over the years, demanding the release of their leader, Ibrahim El-Zakzaky, who has been in detention since 2015. Associated Press is quoting a Horn of Africa analyst, Rashid Abdi, as saying the attack on a U.S.-Kenyan military base could be a signal from Al-Shabab to Iran that it is open for tactical alliances. Analysts say such a relationship could be a nightmare scenario. International Crisis Group said last week the Red Sea Strait of Bab el-Mandeb between the countries of Yemen, Djibouti and Eritrea may be a casualty in the rising tensions between the U.S. and Iran. That is ANN News Brief at 11. For details on these and other breaking stories, visit our website, annafrica.news. Conversation continues on our social media platforms, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at ANN Africa TV. I am Lucy Ademi.